All right. Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in the wider YouTube universe. Hopefully you are seeing all of this and it's making sense to you. We are here at the beautiful Battle of Dresden, and it is the start of the 1020 turn. So Napoleon and the Imperial staff showed up last turn, and they are making a beeline for Dresden so that their leadership talents can be put to use. In the meantime, we will have some new reinforcements coming in for the French over here on the eastern map edge, and they've got to march all the way across and then get deployed somewhere. In the meantime, we've got the remnants of the Russians avant-garde over here opposite redoubt number 1, and then a little further to the south of redoubt 1, between redoubt 1 and 2, we have the elements of the Prussians, who have suffered various and sundry indignities as a result of cannon fire and other fun activities. Now, meanwhile, over on the western side of the city, we've got a body of Austrian skirmishers, Grenzers, approaching the redoubts, and further to the south, what's left of poor General Pujol's light cavalry elements are running away, routing, and fleeing as fast as they can, but they did a good job at least of annoying and disrupting the Austrians. So that's kind of where things stand at this turn. What will be interesting is that the French will get 2 command points. So we'll be able to do some things on the eastern side of the city and on the southwestern side of the city. And that's where things are. And we will see if we can join our friends here in Discord.
It's giving the Java virtual module or virtual machine more memory to work with.
Okay.
So I would at least double each one of those.
256 should be
512.
512. Okay, so the top one should be 512.
And the second one, I would double to 1024.
Then the second one, 1024. 1024. Okay, and hit OK. All right.
And the other thing is the third tab is compatibility. It says disabled DirectX D3D pipeline. Can resolve some graphics glitching issues. You probably have that unchecked, right? You might want to try it with that checked.
Okay, I checked it. Okay.
So say OK, and then restart the VASSAL.
Close VASSAL out, then restart it. Okay.
See if we can get some of your issues fixed there. I don't know if that'll do it or not, but it's worth a try.
Sure is. Okay, so click on this, open this up.
So David, just for the people that are curious, is he's accessing the Java through VASSAL or through his computer?
It's through VASSAL. It's on the main VASSAL screen.
Okay.
Under Preferences, you'll see File and Preferences on the main VASSAL screen. And the second tab is the importer. That assigns memory to the Java virtual machine that gets created when you open up VASSAL.
But I don't see any importer. What tab is that under?
So that's in the first screen before you select which module you want to play.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
way back there.
So
Okay.
you're suggesting. So I'm looking at mine. Mine says 256 and 512.
Right.
So-
I suggest you just double each one of those values.
Okay.
See if that helps. And then there's a third tab there, compatibility,
Right.
and it has to do with graphics glitching issues. And I suggest that you might click on that and try it in the other position to see if that fixes some of the issues there of him being able to move the counters around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I did not know that that was there. So if I have an issue, where things are running slow, the idea would be to maybe go into the importer section and that just double the values that are here, so that way there's more memory dedicated towards running the Java. And
Right.
Okay, cool. Well, that was very helpful. Anybody else who's watching out there in YouTube land has learned something new as well. So, cool. How else is everybody doing today?
Up same from last night.
How many glasses of wine have you had, though? That's the question.
Oh, I've had 3. So.
3. Okay. Okay. Then you should be feeling
That was
really well.
wine. Last night was beer.
Oh, there you go. You're mixing your alcoholic beverages.
Yeah. And
So-
then when I play with Tom, it'll be tequila on Thursday.
That's.
Thursday.
Are you guys playing a Mexican American War scenario? I think.
Yes, Quatre Bras.
Oh yes, that is definitely.
It is. Well, hey, it used to be part of Spain years and
That's
years
right.
and years ago.
It was
So, that's right.
the Spanish Netherlands. So I guess there is that connection there. So
Yeah.
very, very clever. Well, I don't think. I mean, there's probably some truly horrible Dresden-made schnapps or something like that would probably peel paint off of your wall. So
Yes. Well, yes.
we should probably just.
Actually, you know what's funny is that this area, just a mere 150 years ago, most of all the people that lived here were Sorbians. They don't even speak German. They speak like a version of Polish.
Wow.
And so that whole area in Leipzig, that is the homeland of the Sorbians. Sort of like up in Brandenburg in Berlin, most of the people in Frederick the Great's time did not speak German. They spoke Wendish or Kashubian, which is like a version of Polish.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you're always telling me that everybody's a part of the Polish.
Yes, in the eastern part of Germany, yes, they are. And actually, the Germans that are there, they're from Holland, most of them. So that's why, like, if you go up into the old part of, which would be like Lithuania and stuff now, those areas, their old German names are like New Amsterdam, Zeeland, names like that.
Well, it was all
Markstraat.
Yeah, it was all that trading there. That was that whole part of that, trading network there, where you had those different free states or free cities.
Well, the original when they brought the German immigrants in the 12th century, most of them came from Holland or from the Palatine.
Ah, okay.
And so the place names of the German names of those old towns, which are now in Polish or in Lithuanian, but in the old days, like 300, 500 years ago, they were names like, that you would find in Holland.
Cool.
Yeah. And any German name that ends like in Witz or ends in like SKE, those are just old Wendish families that had become Germanized.
Huh. That's interesting.
like Federwitz, right? Well,
Right.
that's just a Polish name actually that's been Germanized. I'm full of all sorts of useless information. Too bad I can't use it to give myself an advantage in these games.
Oh, be patient. Be patient. I'm sure that there'll be some game that comes out that instead of you drawing cards or rolling dice, you have to answer some sort of trivia question.
Trivial Pursuit question.
Yeah, a trivial pursuit meets La Bataille. Okay, you got to make your morale check. So, do you want to pick sports or current events? All right.
Name places.
Yeah. I would be doomed if it came to sports and pop culture. Forget about it. I'm absolutely clueless there. So, well, terrific.
When I was younger, I could play sport. I could talk sports, but not anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Yeah, I concur. Hey, I did want to ask you, John. We've got 4 exciting Russian regiments that are up here getting ready to take a swim across the Elbe. I believe they're the ones that belong to the 5th Division that you broke down into their constituent stuff. So so they actually already exist on the order of battle display.
Okay.
So we can just delete them unless you're planning on reconstituting your battalions.
That was the thing I was doing. Is just because, like, for me to go up and to get them to find them and then bring them down can take like 3-4 minutes.
Okay, so how about we just move them into the river?
The river?
Yeah, and that way we know that, that's just like they're looking for Excalibur right now, or the German equivalent.
Right, because I can't go up to the top, and I have to go to that icon.
Sure.
In order to find them, I can't. Well, actually, this one doesn't have an order of battle, does it?
It does.
It does.
Yeah, if you look at the picture, so next to the Plus Grand, you see the picture of Schwarzenberg.
Oh, right, yeah. So, like, this would be so much easier for me, but I can't bring them off of the screen for some reason.
Yeah. No, that's okay. No worries.
You want to try it now? Well, we've made these little tweaks to your program. See if it...
Oh, now I can lift it up.
Aha.
But I can lift it up, but okay, so if I wanted to pull somebody off, I don't understand how I would do it.
You just lift them off, pull them down to the map.
But here's the thing. They're oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. Okay, yes.
And you can go should be able to go the opposite direction too.
See, now that I've opened up that screen, now I can no longer lift it up. All I can lift up is the bar at the bottom. I can't lift up now I no longer can lift up the order of battle.
But can you adjust the size of the order of battle? That is, can you make it smaller?
No, I can't.
Huh, interesting.
I can't move side to side anymore either. I can only move up and down.
Yeah, it sounds like something's maybe off screen. Like the parameters of your screen are larger than what's actually on the display, and so therefore things are drifting off screen instead of it. Yeah. I suspect that's what the issue is. Particularly when you say you can't see the thing on the bottom, it sounds like it has drifted down into an area of your display that's not there. So it might just be something to do with your display settings. Where if you just modify it a little bit, but that's
I don't know. So like right now, I was able to move the screen I shifted it over to the right, and so now I'm like, the icon of Wilhelm III is like right in the middle of the screen, and now I can no longer move the screen because the margins are way over somewhere that I can't see them now.
Yeah.
All right.
John, on the order of battle,
Yes.
right click,
On the order of battle, right click, okay.
Okay. Kind of up towards the top, out of where you have the zoom in and zoom out, the header of the PDF, well, of this PNG. You can right click up there, and you will have an options to restore, move, size, minimize, maximize, close.
Would that mean I would have to get out of this, though, right? You want me to?
No, you don't have to get out of it. It's the header for the PNG order of battle that you're looking at. Okay, so you go all the way up to the top of that section, that piece that you're looking at.
Yes.
Okay. Right click up there, and when you right click up, I mean, you got to be like.
Oh, I see. Restore, move, size, minimize. Right. Yes.
Yep.
Now hit
exactly.
move. Now hit move.
Okay.
Now you should have like a 4-pronged arrow.
Yes, it was there and now it's gone.
Okay. Well, you can try it again to get it back.
I got it.
Now you can move the order of battle around.
It's not. The only thing that's moving is that 4-prong cursor.
Yeah, so what you do is move the 4-prong cursor up to the top bar area where you were, press the left mouse key down and hold it, and now you should be able to move the page around just like you would be moving a window on your screen in
yes,
Windows.
I can do that now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then
Okay.
if you move it, then you should be able then to see the edges of the order of battle page.
I can.
And now you should get
Yeah.
the double arrowhead, and now you can shrink the order of battle down and make it a smaller sub window. So you should be able to see the order of battle and then underneath it the map.
Right. Right. Yes, it does work now. Yeah.
Hooray!
But it's kind of time consuming though, because I got to go up to the top here.
Well,
No. Once
It
you
should
resize it, it'll stay the same spot the next time you open it up.
Okay.
It'll say the same size.
It doesn't seem to want to do that though.
So you closed the order of battle and you reopened it, and it goes back to its original size.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay. But see now here's the thing is like, okay, so then now I'm not even anywhere around. So to move the screen again, you said to right click it or left click it?
You'll left click up near the top to be able to move that order of battle, the whole
window
chart around.
Yeah. And then if you move it where you can then see the edge of it, then if you move your cursor on top of the edge of that window, it should create a little double-headed arrow. If you click on that, then and basically you click and hold your left mouse down, then move that in. You'll see that you can then make the
that part I understand.
Yeah.
But the problem that's happening now is I got that. So the problem now is what's happening is when I try to move this. When I try to shift, so like right now I'm on the far right-hand side of the army, which is Schwarzenberg, Army of Bohemia.
Yeah.
Now the problem is, how do I get back over to the left-hand side?
So
Be a scroll bar at the bottom.
yeah.
That's the thing, it's not there.
Okay, so move that whole window up a little bit. You should be able to move it up a little bit, or ideally, if it's taking up your whole screen still, go
It's
to
not.
the top.
I've only got it in a little section, but the problem is that at the bottom, the bar at the bottom that has all the icons, that's covering it, and I can only lift that. I can't get it. The army screen is behind that screen. and I can't lift it up above it.
Okay. Click on the top bar.
Okay.
And just bring it down a little bit. So, and then move your cursor up to the edge of the top bar. Do you see it now, double arrow again?
Yes.
Click, hold your left, draw it down.
So
Yes, that's
Now-
fine, but what's
Good.
Now move the whole thing back
Let-
up.
let
I
it-
did, and it didn't do anything. It's still, the bar at the bottom is covering it.
Okay, well, keep on doing it, because at some point, what's going to happen is you're going to either close it all the way out if you're doing it properly. If you're not doing it properly, you're not holding down your left mouse button and dragging that whole P.
Yeah, I have it now, Tom, but I can't get it above the bar at the bottom.
right. So what David is suggesting, go up to the top of the window that is the order of battle chart, and you'll see a double-headed arrow appear there, right on the edge. Click that with your left mouse. So basically, hold your left mouse down. Now drag the whole window down, and you'll see that you're actually shrinking it.
The top down.
Yeah, you're just bringing the top part down. So bring it down a
Not
good
bad. I
three.
can do that.
Good. Then bring it down a couple of inches. Now, click on that top area and hold it with your left mouse key, and now move the whole window up.
Okay, now I got it. Yes, now
Hooray.
I got it above.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
All right.
and you're not alone with this. I had a problem trying to get this thing to resize too, because every time I clicked on it, it filled the whole friggin' screen. I'm like, how are we supposed to move stuff around? And then I finally discovered there's the little taggles on the side, but it took me a while too, John. So don't feel bad.
No.
So
Well, I do, but that's just me. That's my ancient Catholic upbringing from 500 years ago. My family.
Oh, guilt, huh?
oh
It's
yeah.
still seeping through. Yeah.
All right. So now that we got that figured out, we can go to our respective command areas, unless something else we need to discuss.
No.
Okay. Cool. Wait.
Well, okay.
Here.
Never mind. We'll go to this.
Well, so no, David, let's talk about things now before we go and do something else. So what's
All
your
right.
question?
Dave, what do you got? What do you got?
So, so I'm just saying here, I'm just trying to clarify. If you go to the center of the screen where I have Hesse Hamburg,
Yes.
right? There.
Yep.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
You know where I'm going with it. So you're saying I can't put a mu on him. He's within 6 hexes of each of his division commanders, but I can't put a mu on him.
Yeah, because he's not stacked on a unit.
a combat unit.
All right. So you're saying if this guy, now we're going to just move a guy there for the moment. So if you're saying that guy is there, I could do it.
Well, no, here's the other thing. He's not activated yet.
Yeah, he is.
So when was he stacked with Schwarzenberg, and why isn't there not an activation marker on top of him?
He's been active from the... Okay, what are you talking...
So for the corps commanders, so for example, we'll just reference what John did over with Barclay. He sent Barclay over and stacked Barclay with Kleist, and then Kleist is now active as a corps commander, and now he can move. He can use one move to activate the whole corps. But
He was active at the beginning of the scenario.
right, but was he 10 hexes? Has he been within 10 hexes of Schwarzenberg the entire time? And the answer is no, because he was over by Guttersee at the start of the battle.
All right,
And so you would have had to move him over and then stack him with Schwarzenberg and then keep him within 10 of Schwarzenberg, and then he can activate his stuff.
That's true, Eric. But what's happening here is or diverging him from his actual his real question, which has to do with leaders being stacked on a combat unit. So a core leader has to be stacked with one of his core units in order to form an MU. If he's not stacked on that leader, if that leader is not stacked on anybody, he cannot form an MU. A leader alone in a hex cannot form an MU.
Yeah, that is correct. You've got to be stacked with a unit.
Do you have to be stacked with any combat unit or just one of your combat units?
Well, it should be presumably.
I don't read that in the rules. It defines a core. It makes a definition for a core MU, and there is nothing in the definition of a core MU that says that the core commander has to be stacked on a unit. The minimum MU is a leader and a unit. And several times in the rules, it refers to aide-de-camps, which do not have a command span, have to be stacked with a unit, and that's a minimum MU.
Yes, but if you look at 8.4.2, what constitutes an MU? Any stack, parentheses, anywhere on the game map, parentheses, containing a leader and at least one combat unit may constitute an MU.
Yeah.
At least.
May constitute an MU. Then it goes expanding on that size, and it expands it to a division, and it expands it to a core, and it says nothing in that they have to be stacked on their unit. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm gonna go with your definition, but I'm just putting it out there.
I think that's tomato.
So you activate by being on Schwarzenberg. Where is Schwarzenberg? Huh?
Schwarzenberg's right here.
Where? Right there. And then you have to stay within 10 of them.
Correct.
Okay. I didn't know you had to stay within 10 of them in this game. I know you're doing Laney, but
I didn't even know that you had. It said because it talks about alternate activation rules here, and I thought Hess Homburg was already activated.
So he's activated, but he's got to be within the command span of the leader. So that's different than leader, stuff.
Right? Is 6 hexes away.
No. But what we're saying is, at 10 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, things are inactive, and then they become active. So what he's saying is, or what they're saying with the rules are, those core leaders, even if their core is still frozen, is still inactive, they are active. So,
what?
Do you understand that?
No, I do not understand that.
So we've got all over the map divisions, corps, groups of cavalry that say inactive until 3 p.m. or inactive until 10:20 or inactive until 11, right? So what they're saying is the leader, the core leader, the wing leader, even if he's with that group, he's still active as a leader, even if his group is still, considered inactive until whatever. That means you get a command point for him. It means he can move around on the map, but,
He was active as a leader. He moved. I moved him up from Rosnitz.
Yeah, so he's active.
He's an active leader.
Correct. Now, in order to stay active, you have to be within 10 hexes of your army leader, or in the case of Napoleon, within 15.
10 hexes of the army leader. How could that be? It refers to alternate activation rules for here.
So we're looking at command spans, right? So there's a command span from the army leader to the corps leader or the wing leader.
Yep.
There's a command span from the corps leader to the divisional leader, right? And there's a command span from the divisional leader or the brigade leader to their troops.
Yep.
What I'm saying is, if you had somebody like in the case of Kleist, who is, and Whittington, who are on the other side of the map and they're not near the army leader, they might have been active the very first turn, but then after that, they weren't, as a corps leader, they weren't active. As a regular leader, sure, they're active. They're lending their CP, but you can't activate the whole corps until they are either reactivated by their leader, which has to happen with Kleist and Whittington, and they have to stay within the command span of the army leader. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I believe under special rules, activation, superior formations, Austrians, Russians, divisions, may not be given an MU until they are active, regardless of their command status. Individual units or stacks may be activated if an already active leader stacks with them and remain such for as soon as they are no longer stacked with the units. They become, if they're not stacked with the units they were activating at the time, they're no longer active. All French forces that start on the map are active. Each superior formation of the foes is given an activation time term. So each superior formation, he's an active leader. None of his divisions were active at the beginning. His divisions are now active.
Sure.
You tell me I got to run around to each division and activate them?
No. I'm saying that what I'm saying is that in order for Hesse-Homburg, or you pick the corps leader, the wing leader, whoever they are, they would have to be within the command span of the army leader in order for them to stay activated as a corps leader or as a wing leader. Once they move out of that, then they can't activate the whole corps.
That's in the regular rules. I did not interpret that as in these activation rules, because they said the activation here is on a timetable. And
yeah, it's unfortunate they use the word activation or active.
Right. So the rules in the the rules that are in the regular 5th edition about the command have to do with the leader being, in order for the corps leader or the wing leader to stay active, they have to stay within the command span of the army leader. And if they don't start off in the command span of the army leader,
they didn't even start in that relationship. So how would he even remain active? I mean,
it means that he's able to move. It means that he's able to move, and it means that his CP is able to be used. So all you would need to do, David, is
Let's get to the game. Get to the game.
All I'm saying is what you would need to do is the same thing that John did, which was where he sent Barclay de Tolly over. Barclay de Tolly stacked with Kleist. That activated Kleist as a corps leader, so he could move the entire corps with one command point. And then he did the same thing with Whittington.
The second thing is, you're telling me I have to have a unit underneath him too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. 8.4.2. What constitutes an MU? Any stack anywhere on the game map containing a leader and at least one combat unit. It doesn't have to be from its same command subordinate, but any combat unit may constitute an MU.
Right, and the MU can be a division size.
But
it could be a corps size.
Further in that paragraph, it says it talks about a corps, and again, it doesn't say the corps has to be on top. It just says in his command span.
Yeah, but I think it's referring back to at least one combat unit. Because you could have an MU of just one leader and one unit, or you could have it be
an aide de camp. Yep. right?
Well, yes, but in this case, the division leader or the corps leader has to be stacked with a combat unit.
Why? They didn't.
I don't know. Ask Ed.
They didn't do that.
Yes, that's true.
The corps commanders have sat up there on top of a hill and sent messengers saying, that division go there, that division go there. And he didn't sit there and go, well, I got to have a unit here with me. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, I know how I'm going to handle it, but that's fine.
It's always good. I like a good fight. It's fun.
Welcome
Play-
to
Yeah.
The answer is play the regs.
Okay. There we go. Well, then let's go to our respective zones and see what we've got going on.
All right.
Oh, and somebody named Pete says we need to set up a GoFundMe to get a new PC for John. I think that's the best suggestion I've seen so far. All right. Okay, how are you doing, Tom?
just lovely. Glad to be back to the 5th.
Oh well, what can you do? So hey, we've got another command point. Isn't that exciting?
That's very nice.
It is, and I think you're probably going to want to use it over on the western approaches of the town. So I would say, so we've got two different divisions of sorts over there. We've got the 45th Division with Rezout, and then we've got this fella Bernard, who is almost directly northeast of Redoubt number 3. He commands all the units that have the little, depot or garrison marker. So I thought that it would probably be good for us to maybe have him activated and move an infantry unit down and put him in square behind Redoubt number 3, and maybe bring some other. I mean, we don't have a lot over there in that sector, but I thought we could do that now, and then we could use something there for Division 45 starting next turn. So unless you think you need Division 45 active sooner than that.
No, because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, in theory, one of his skirmishers can get to me this turn, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. The only concern possibly is if they get back-to-back turns, but...
Okay. All right. Well...
So we get 2 MUs for sure.
Right. I will use one on my side of the town for Saucier, and those 2 divisions that he's got, available. And then I thought if we could use one for Bernard, put something there just to kind of back up the redoubt and then I think we should send Teste's division, which is coming in this turn as a reinforcement, send it down to that south side of the town over there, because that's where we're going to be getting hit just about the time, if not before, Teste is able to march through everywhere.
So Bernard is the GN.
Yeah, he's a 08. He's facing towards the north. He's stacked with a depot battalion that is in a chevaux de frise. There is a 9-6 depot battalion just a little bit further north. I figured we could send the 7-6 down to where the let's see, forms. Just send the 7-6 down there and have them form square, and then the 9-6 can move up as a reinforcement, and we can kind of put them there where the 7-6 was. and I'm going to move Gross. I thought maybe to kedge some of the Young Guard garrison units that are there in the town, but I think I don't need to do that yet. So I'll just move him back into the old town.
I'm thinking about not rolling for Pajol.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, basically to get the leader out of there. Move him during the leader phase, potentially.
Right. Well, right now you're tired. I mean, you can always move the leader without moving the cavalry. I mean, so if you have him, the cavalry will be able to move, and then you can just run Pajol across the countryside and try to get him across the Reiseritz, and then that other poor unit will just rout or suffer or whatever. So I mean, it's not going to hurt. The only the upside would be that we might be able to draw before they do, I mean, right now I'm in a pretty good spot. So whether they draw first or we draw first isn't as big an issue to me over on my side of the universe.
Yeah, I'd like to get lucky and go again.
Yeah, well,
all right.
Then it's worth we'll
roll.
Yeah, might as well roll and see what we get. All right, so we'll put the marker. We'll give Bernard a moo, and then one for Saucier.
Okay.
All right, back up to the lobby here. I can understand Dave's confusion, because I think the first time I tried playing 5th edition, I thought the same thing. And then I was corrected, because, because normally when I would play, I wouldn't put my leaders with a unit unless I wanted to. And so when I played it the first time, I had all my leaders off the unit, so that way they'd never get killed. And then
I mean, it goes back to just the way these things are written, and it clearly states in the first sentence that in order to constitute an MU, a leader has to be stacked in the combat unit.
Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't say how big the moo is or anything like that. It's the case. So yeah, well, and that's how I've played it ever since. Somebody pointed that out to me, and that's how we played it at Mont Saint Jean there with Ed. So, all right, well, let's go up to the cup and let's see what shape. I'm going to drop stuff in.
We have another rules discussion going on, so.
Oh, you guys do?
I think they should come up and, it's about leaders, and it's about the same thing that David was just talking about, basically. So they're going to come up in a minute, I guess. I came up because I just wanted to tell you guys why we're taking so long.
Oh, no worries, Albert. I was telling Tom I had the same confusion the first time I had played it. I hadn't really played. I think I played maybe ML or something like that, and so I at least was familiar with the idea of the moo. But it was the same sort of thing where I didn't even stack the divisional leaders with their combat units, and then somebody.
Well, this is different than the MU and the regs, I know, and it's different. Having this leader being stacked with stuff is unique to the 5th edition, I think.
Right. Yeah. So, all right. Well.
So anyway.
Well, good. How's Wendy doing?
She's fine.
Were you just gone for the weekend, or was it a...
So we went on Friday and came back this morning.
Oh, wow.
Got back around 6.
That is a quick
6:30 or
turnaround.
so. So you guys made progress with Moskva?
Yeah, we finished up the 840 turn, and then we kind of figured, given how, given, usually how long everything takes to kind of get stuff going, and that the fact that you weren't there, we figured we would hold off of starting the 9 o'clock turn until your return. So we put in, we kind of wrapped things up. The Russians did their move, and then we did all the various chits that got pulled.
Okay.
And so that means that we'll start, fresh when we're ready.
We still had a question down here for you.
Oh, you have a question for me, Ott?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go see if there's any other comments in YouTube land. Somebody says, I think Dave is correct that he wouldn't need to be stacked with a combat unit if making a core size move, assuming the core commander is activated. It seems silly otherwise, but yes, the rules leave some ambiguity. Yes, Pete, that is the case. All right.
It's all these carve-outs that we receive or try to do. It's just...
Yeah, well, the part of the challenge is trying to add various and sundry elements to the rule system. I don't know. I think you were the one who shared a flow chart, right? Was that just one single charge? Or just one single charge against one single type of unit?
Yeah, that was the premier rules too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's yeah, I think, Dave may or may not be right, but the fact is we've all been playing with the rule that way.
Yeah, well, like I said, in 8.4.2, it says any stack anywhere in the game containing a leader and at least one combat unit may constitute a MU.
Right.
And in order for a corps commander, the corps commander, division commander, and MU is all the same to them. It's exactly the same.
Yeah. A moo is a moo by any other name.
Yeah. Now the size, like you guys talked about, that's a little bit something different.
Right.
But yeah, to me it's clear on that. But again, it comes down to interpretation and all that kind of garbage that we're all fighting with.
Oh, well, I gave up religion exactly for this reason. Now I've just found a different one. Oh. Well, hopefully no one will get burnt at the stake. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but we might burn ourselves and figure this stuff out.
Oh. Yes, that will be the question. Are you a heretic? Are you a fanatic? Are you a fundamentalist? Are you a premier fundamentalist? Or are you a regs, you know?
Or are you Premier Plus?
Yeah, premier. Yo, those people are they're the premier Protestants there. Yes. Oh, it's the First Baptist Church against the Second Baptist Church. Yes. Oh well. All par for the course. So, well, let's see here. It looks like they're still trying to figure things out, which is okay. Well, I'm glad we at least talked about whatever the issue was, so that way there's no surprises. I think that was the one thing that hopefully we've... All right.
Allocated MUs.
We've done ours.
Do you guys roll for your light cavalry?
I don't know if Tom has done that yet.
Have you guys rolled for yours?
Nope.
Oh,
we don't get it.
Tom,
There we
shocking.
go.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
4. Is that going to be good enough? I don't think so. Oh, that's not good enough for Schellner. Okay.
All right. So where are extra MU markers here so I can put which ones am I putting on mine?
So there's
You can
probably
put,
a bunch of them. Well, you can find them up in the general markers next to the cup. You'll see there under the maneuver unit chits, Allied MU 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way out to 15.
Okay, one of my light cavalry guys got an MU, so
Exciting. Oh, that's for
I'm going to give
Hatch.
him number 6.
Now 6 is being used already by that administrative march one.
Oh, okay. So I'll use MU 15.
Oh, I'm using that one, Al. I use MU 15 to pick my teeth. I've got a little popcorn stuck there.
Okay. All right. So let's see. We go to the cup, and we kind of have. Did anybody else roll for a light cavalry?
So let me.
Yeah, hey, wait, before you disappear that too, I need a... Well, I don't have my MU markers on my thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't either. Okay, so 1. I'll use 1 and 2.
All right, here's 1 over here by me.
Okay. I don't know where that is.
Uh,
I'm just gonna take 1 out of the 1 and 2.
Take 3 and 4.
Okay. All right. Any of you guys have light cavalry to roll for?
Are you addressing
I mean,
us? Or
John and David.
I don't know your commands, so they can't.
Oh, okay.
I have no...
All right.
All right, exciting stuff. You guys got your stuff in the cup. We got our stuff in the cup.
Don't have it in the cup yet. Okay, now it's in the cup.
Okay. All right. Well, I think our rule is anybody who's recently traveled to Washington, D.C. gets to pull first from the cup.
Okay. Okay, let's see how my membership in Antifa is going to help me. Let's see.
At least I'm not drawing from.
You didn't do so good last
Yeah,
night, Dave.
yeah, David. Oh, it's
Regroup.
Regroup. The ever elusive Regroup.
Okay, we get to go first because
Yep.
we drew it. I do have a guy that's kedging. Okay. So, everybody wants to watch me. I'm down at Grossberg.
Grossberg.
Guys, has already moved.
I don't know how much kedging you can do.
Well, I got that one guy that just moved. He's now in command. We designated him that he already moved. Oh, he has a little move marker on it. That's why.
Yeah. Or you could always just put like a little blank counter on him or something.
Okay.
Just to indicate that he's moved. Because after a while, everyone else is going to look like they're moved as well. Here, there's
He
a
has
little...
That's true. But at least we'll know that when he...
Here, I just found a little moved one that says
oh, okay,
moved.
I see it. Yeah.
That's a pretty looking counter, actually.
Mm.
I like that one.
This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, and I don't know what it is.
I think it's
bridge. Let's see here. 3.
Maybe extra plus 2.
4, 5.
Yeah, it would be 4, 5, 6 to get him across. So, yep, cost them 3 to go there.
You see a lot of command. I think that's it.
If you're regrouping, I don't think you can change formation.
I haven't.
All those guys start out in road.
Math. Those guys were all started out in road column. Those guys all had their road column markers on there.
Okay.
Now this particular guy, I did some. I think that's where that should be. I'm not sure.
During regroup, chit, units which are not part of an MU and are not in an enemy zone of influence but are in command may change stacking on order within their hex and its aggregate facing. And
So
it's under a paragraph that stacking, facing, and formation.
Right, they can't change their formation, though, but they can change their facing.
Yeah. Let's see, what turn is it? So, 10, 20 turn.
The road column, or is that? Okay, that's it for that guy. Okay. See if I have anything else. I don't think I do. I might have. No, I don't have anything else. So that I'm going to use. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay. Everybody else got theirs done, mostly? Slightly?
I had none.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, do you have anything? Pivot, any
No.
guns?
No.
I don't have anybody who's recovered from their morale yet, so they might need the intervention of the
hold on.
Emperor.
I do have one more to do. The Cavalry 1215 that's up by the river. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. He's out of command, though. Or was out of command. Okay. All right.
All right. Let's see. I will pivot these guns back again. And I think all my other guns are okay for the moment. All right, that's it for me. Okay, we can go back up to the cup. All right, I will go ahead and pull and see what we get. Oh, it is the coalition.
All right. Okay. Got 1 charge, 2 charge.
John, you got any charges on our side of the universe?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's go watch the action over here with...
All right, 4 charges.
4. Count them 4.
Okay. Starting up at the top of the map, up near Labta.
So,
He's,
going back to the regroup on Grossberg or whatever, so I opened up the last file that you saved and sent out, Al, last week, and there were only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 road order markers. And now you have your
well, I added 4 this turn.
But you can't that's the thing, though. If they're regrouping, you can't change formation.
Okay. All right. Well, then I have to get rid of these 4. Okay. All right. Is that okay?
Yep.
I can move this artillery there, though, now. I can move this guy here. Okay. Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So go up to Lapta, where I've got those 2 light cavalry units.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to come down. Who's somebody moving the map, or somebody moving pieces? Or is that just me screwing up?
I see somebody's moving a foot battery. I don't know who's moving the foot battery.
Yeah.
I'm moving
Every time
a
I go up-
square on to try to find where I'm at, but that would affect anything.
Yeah.
Well, let me go up to file preferences.
Something happened right now.
Yeah, just turn off the...
I'm not centering on opponent's moves, so it shouldn't be moving around just because. All right, so Lapta, I have these 2 white light cavalry units.
Yep.
So the first one will move. First one will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then he will go straight down. Wait a minute, 13, and then right to here. Any questions?
Nope.
Now this guy, he will come down basically the same pattern to right there.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see, wait a minute. Somehow I can't get the whole stack to go.
Now, is Kennemeyer eligible to charge?
Who? It's Kennemeyer.
He's down by the south part where Pajol is there. He's the
I
one.
mean, any cavalry unit that anywhere on the map you can command out of command can charge.
Even if he already moved?
If he moved during the
Oh,
regroup
are you-
phase or whatever, yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. That was I going to ask about that one.
Oh,
Kinnemeyer,
he can't.
he can't
No,
charge,
he can't.
probably.
He moved during the regroup. Yeah,
Right.
thanks,
Okay.
Dave. Yeah.
All right, so I take that charge marker off, and this is the only one that we'll have right here.
All right, on the reaction charge.
Okay.
All right, so he goes in.
Now, I was here originally.
Yeah.
Do you move first, or do I move first?
I move first.
Okay, then you'll
Well-
move too.
Well, no. So
You would move. Go ahead.
I move to here then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need to. He's not going to get a bonus for triple or whatever else, but
That's
I can't.
Yeah, that's not the point.
oh
So
yeah.
the leader's going to retreat from combat.
How does he? Can he do that?
Yeah.
Doesn't if the leader leaves, they have to do a morale check?
Yeah, they'll do morale check, which is fine.
Okay. Interesting. So what are the rules for the leader moving? How far does he move, and where does he go, and what happens?
Oh, it's unclear.
Sure is, because I didn't know.
Yeah, if it's 12.6.1, leaders that retreat before combat. If a leader retreats before combat and units remain in the hex, then all units in the hex will modify their in this case their pre-melee roll. So I don't know if that'll impact cavalry or not, because cavalry doesn't do pre-melee.
Yeah, but they made their counter charge roll, right?
No, because I rolled to reaction charge.
The big gray,
Yeah,
the gray area.
imagine that.
So,
So
is
12.6, retreat before combat. Other units may exercise this option as rules pertain to them. They include leaders in all instances, cavalry, and limbered horse artillery with movement potential at least greater than the units attempting to assault them. So leaders in all cases, but then it's unclear after that. I can move up to half apparently without a penalty, but it's a leader, so what's the penalty? Because if it's a regular combat unit, it says if it retreats up to half without penalty. However, if they retreat more than this, they automatically rout. A leader can't rout.
Yeah, you just move him 15, and then you do the charge combat.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna hit the road here. 6, 7, 8.
wave to my troops as you go by.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right.
So, just for my edification, can you charge leaders and stuff like that?
No.
No.
So there's nothing I can do to him.
The only thing you can do to him is move a leader or a unit, an enemy unit, onto him, and then he automatically bounces to the closest friendly unit.
Yeah, so you really can't capture him or anything like that.
Unlike
Well, if you
the
surround
other
him,
stuff.
yes, you can.
Yeah.
Surrounder or DS.
Okay.
AS too.
What's that? Oh, he moved. Okay.
I put a move
All right.
marker on him. Okay.
So it's going to be, no matter how you slice it, it's going to be 1 to 2.
1 to 2.
Yep. So I made
Well,
my,
Because he
I
attacked
made my
you.
roll. I made my roll by reactive charging. So it's 1 to 2.
Oh, 1 to 2 for you. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I was thinking it was a 2 to 1 for me. Okay. All right. Okay.
A 55. That's a good roll. That's 0 for you and 1 for the Austrians.
Well, that's not any fun. Okay.
And everyone's exhausted.
All
Well,
right.
actually, I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You should have rolled less
Yeah,
well.
I should've rolled less.
Roll bad, Tom.
Hey,
Somebody.
if you need lessons in how to roll bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you should
Get it for free on
Oh,
Tuesdays.
yeah. You should have had David roll.
I was going to say, not to rub it in, but I think Dave last night has proved a strong competitor.
Yeah, we already told Al that I was channeling him.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
Come on over tomorrow night and watch Al really do it. You can see him do it live.
Yeah, it's different. It's even better live.
So now to be clear, this guy is under the charge marker. They're both under the charge marker until
Yeah, I can't fire at him.
until the end of your segment.
Right. Okay, where's my charge? Oh, yeah, I got a charge marker up. Okay. All right. Well, we didn't accomplish anything there. Okay, let's go over to the other one. It's hard. Hard to get rid of those French cavalry. Okay. All right, here. Well, here we've got probably a pretty good. I've got 44 times 2, and 44 times 2. Wait a minute, what's that exhausted number doing there? That's not supposed to be there. And 40, I've got 84 times 2.
It's going to be 5 to 1.
It's 5 to 1, Al.
Yeah, it should be 5 to 1. Okay, so I will roll. Okay. 31.
Oh, what do you know? They rout. So they lose an increment and they run away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, here's that. Here's your. I don't know where this. That exhausted must have been yours.
No, it's not. This guy was just PGD. He was never
Okay.
disordered, and that's a green exhausted marker anyway.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, you might as well mark all of them. They're exhausted now, Al.
Yeah, I should have just kept that out there. Okay. Right, they're exhausted now.
All right.
But you're only tired, Tom.
Oh, that's right, because I didn't do anything.
Yeah, because you couldn't countercharge. So.
All right. So, what does it cost to move over it?
You would go here, right? Wouldn't you go this way? You'd avoid the more costly stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then turn north.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could just I'd come around the corner here and then go this way.
Well, but I'm disordered, so, or PGD'd. Isn't my movement, or tired? Isn't my movement 1/2?
No, that happens at the end of your movement. So you will execute your route movement, and then you will be going forward. You would be tired.
7, 8, 12, 13, 14. Was there anything for going up that
Nope.
slope for cab? No.
Nope.
All right.
It's the gentle rolling hills of Dresden. Okay, are we
All right.
ready to start the clock?
Guess so.
Okay, so Tom, you are going to watch, I guess, David and Albert, and I'll watch John. John, why don't you and I drop down into game room number 1?
Okay. All right, Tom.
Good.
How are you doing?
All right.
Good. You've got a couple of... well, who did you put a marker on?
On the avant-garde.
On the avant-garde, okay. Anybody else? That's it?
No, because I only had one turn.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, at
I was
least...
pretty much shot to shit. So.
Well, that's par for the course.
Not a lot.
Yeah. All right, well, you can go ahead and move. I'm sure we'll be done pretty quick before you run out your 10 minutes. So...
Yeah. Get that guy out of there. Guys, can you...
We need to play little sounds of trumpets.
Yeah.
Sounds of little men.
And,
Run away!
and more of a... Until I get some reinforcements up here, there's not a whole heck of a lot
Yeah.
I can do.
Oh my gosh, and yeah, a lot of those guys are all shot to pieces.
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah.
Bad.
I think that's the only unit that hasn't suffered.
Yeah, it is. Because he ran away the first time.
Oh, that's
He
hilarious.
tried to make an attack on you and he ran away.
Well, he was probably smarter than most of the rest.
I guess so.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, I'm frozen. Damn it. Screen froze. Oh, there we go. Oh, what? Look at that.
Yeah.
So those guys there. And these guys are kind of flip over. Nope. Come back here. Come here.
Can they make it that far?
Huh?
Can they make it that far? 1, 2, 3,
Well, see,
4,
1,
5,
2.
6,
So it comes from
7.
1, 2,
Oh, yeah,
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
Okay.
You can get over there.
Yeah.
And then get this guy right here.
Now, the only problem is you need leaders in that hex to create a stack, don't you?
Not with skirmishers.
Oh, okay. But how many increments do you have there? Do you just have 3
3.
increments?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just, what can I do? Try to keep the pressure on you.
That's fine. It gives me something to do over there.
I'm just gonna take this guy. I don't really think I have much
when they're in plus de gras, can they move?
They can only move during the reorganization segment. If they were disordered, you could move them during your movement phase. So say, for example, they disordered, last turn as a result of something that I did to them.
Right.
Then you could still move them. They'd move half and they'd fire and combat at half, but at least you could do something with them. Once they rout, you can only do stuff with them during the reorganization segment. So.
Got it.
Well, is that it then?
I think I'm gonna put this guy. Gonna go right to there.
Okay, he was the one that was up there next to all the other guys, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
He was all in command. He was like right here. So he would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
he would make it into there. And then this guy gonna move. God, I kind of get away so I'm not getting like I'm not getting like raked by your artillery and then bouncing into other things. Okay, so put them there. Okay. There we go. I think that's good.
Cool. All right, I guess if that's the case, you've still got 4 minutes. If you want, you can, move people forwards, backwards. They can do marching up and down the squares.
There's nothing to do. I mean, it's unless I move this guy over to like.
I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you.
I know you want to put him there just because to try to get these other guys in command later.
Yeah.
I mean, what really can I do over there with so spent? There's not.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with the avant-garde. They really don't have enough punch to take out a French division, even these sort of, less than stellar French divisions here.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to me when I played Dresden, playing the Allied side. The avant-garde just got shot to pieces, and they just don't have the melee value. They've only got those 2 line units that are worth a damn, or even slightly worth a damn on melee. So. Well, let's do some shooting then, shall we?
Yeah.
So let's start up here. I've got these guys in line. They'll take a shot at you, and let me just double check because we're different then. So we're times 3. So that will be 12, and I believe your fire defense is 14. So 12 to 14. Here we go.
1.5.
56. That is a hit. So that's, I don't know if the top guy is dead or the bottom guy is dead, but.
Nah, he just takes, this is his.
Oh, 5th
and
hit.
He goes to 5.
Okay. So are you going to fire him at my guy in line, or are you combining on the guys that are the square?
I'm going to fire on the guys that are in square.
Okay, so just remember that those guys took a hit then, I guess.
Yep.
All right, then I will take a shot.
I changed it already. So so we just need to add one to the calculation.
Yeah, that's
right,
what I was.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to remind you of.
Yeah.
All right, so then my square will shoot at your guys that are assaulting me. So I've got 5 increments there, so it's going to be 5 to 6, and that is a miss. And then I've got. So why don't we go ahead and do all the fire stuff up here around the square before we move down? So you'll have 6 plus.
6. Yep, 6 plus 6 plus.
Probably 6.
6. So 18 to
Yes,
your 6. So
3 to 1. 3 to 1.
Let's see if I even get let's see if the rolling gods will give me anything. Oh,
55.
52.
That is a hit. At 3 to 1, that's a single hit. So that's worth something. Let's see. Let's go ahead and I got to find the marker for that. Increase.
3 to 1, 62. That's 2 hits.
Did you roll a 62? No, you rolled a 55, John.
Oh, that's L's. I saw L's. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I looked at L's.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Yeah. What I saw was L's.
Oh, yeah, no
You
worries.
must have rolled like the same time I did.
He just got a better roll than you did, that's all.
Where the hell is my roll? I don't even see it.
Yours is right underneath Al's. It's the 55.
Ah, good. Cool.
Yeah. All right, so that's not a morale check for me this time. So now we can go down to here where we got those guys. So I got these guys in line. So they're worth 12. I've got the battery, which is 16, so that's going to be 28. And then I've got, how many increments left of this poor guy? 3 increments there, so I've got another 9. So that's going to be 16, 28 plus 9. That's going to be 37 to 14. We roll the dice and see what we get. 45. That's a hit at least.
Yeah, so he's going to go to 6. You got to remember he took a hit.
Yeah. And he'll probably have to consolidate because I think he had 9 increments.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and take your shot with him before you consolidate?
Yeah.
So you would have had 2 increments in that hex.
He would have had, so he had 5 losses, and he's got 9, so he would have been 4 times.
No. Oh, yeah, if you're combining everything on my skirmisher, yeah.
Yeah, 4 times.
You're
4 times.
4 times 3, so it's 12 to 14. Did you roll a 36? Yeah, so that's not enough to get a hit. All right, and I don't think we got anything else that's adjacent, so it's time for you to I think the only thing you got left that you can shoot would be your artillery.
Yes, and he's going to fire. Not there. Okay, so he could fire. Maybe. Oh, I don't know what the fire defense of that.
Fire defense is 20, I believe. So it's going to be
okay.
16 to 20. Now, here's the thing. If you get a hit, even if you don't actually, you wouldn't actually kill any of the guns, but you would suppress the guns. So I couldn't fire at you. So it's at least worth doing.
Yeah. There's nothing else to shoot at.
Yeah.
All right.
33.
Nothing.
Not good enough.
So we're going up, right, in numbers in this?
No, you're counting down. So you had 2 shots left. Now you've just got 1 shot. Yeah.
And we're playing it at 3. You start checking for artillery, right?
That's correct. Yeah, when you have 3 or fewer, you can roll. So, all right.
These guys right here. We'll just take a pot shot at those guys.
Yeah, I think you've got 2, 4, and they're halved. So it's just I think it's 8 to 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing.
And then I got this artillery right down here. And they're going to fire your leader effects here.
Sure. So that's going to be 8 to 6. No.
Gee, that's some terrible rolling.
Well, hopefully you'll make up for it with all of your rally attempts. All right. I think now we go to the assault.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm just trying to get this. Something just popped up on my thing. plug in or find another power source. Your battery power is low, 7%. If you don't plug in, your computer soon will be okay. So Naomi's, what the hell is?
That sounds like your power supply in your laptop came unplugged.
I hope you have Naomi on speed dial.
She's got real bad troubles at work. I think she honked out and went to bed.
Follow the power source.
She's got bad politics going on where she's gonna lose her job.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. All right. So where? I just died.
John?
Yeah.
So I can still hear you, John.
It sounds like he's crawling around on all fours to me.
I'm trying to figure out how to plug this power supply thing into here and still be able to use the laptop.
Oh, one thing we forgot to do in our Prussian. Oh, we're still doing the Prussian stuff, aren't we? Yeah.
Well, we're now at the Allied assault phase. We've done all the fire over here.
We haven't done the reorg yet stuff.
No, he hasn't rolled for anything yet.
And that's why we stopped where we were and popped up, so that we can at least stay in sync with him and not do your reorg first.
Right.
Just in case.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you, John.
I can't see the screen anymore.
No.
Are you plugged in, John?
I think so.
Did you hit spacebar on your laptop, just by chance?
Yeah, because if your computer died, if you're...
There we go. Okay.
All right, good.
I'm back. Thank you.
We're gonna have to send Naomi some roses and a get well soon card.
Sounds like
if we intend to play next week.
She pissed off this executive vice president last year. I think she's paying the price now. Oh, bad stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She's getting a forced separate. She's getting a mutual separation.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she has the highest scores in the company for executive leadership. She's never had a review that's been anything other than one from the top. So it's. You might have a lawsuit.
Yeah. Hey, you are right my head.
Hey, John. Just be careful, because remember, this is being streamed.
Oh, that's shit. That's right. Yeah. I'm John Smith. Omaha.
Okay. Here we go.
Check our guys and see if they found work for Allstate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do our assault over here, shall we?
Let's.
So
Eric, let's do that.
Yeah. So
I have 8, and you have.
I have
5.
4. No, because you hit
yeah.
me, so I'm at 4. So it's 2-1. So I have a -3 for that. I have a -3 for having got shot. So it's a -6. I'm half dead.
You have 6 for being.
And I'm a -6 for being half dead, so it's a -12. But I have a +6 by virtue of being in square. So I just have a -6 on my morale check. Here we go. 35 is going to become a 25. Let's see what these guys are worth. They are a 26. So close, but no cigar.
Very close.
So they are going to come out of square. And they're going to run away with a big fat disorder marker on them. So they are going to go here, 1, whoops, 2, 3, just right there. And so now these guys will have to make a morale check. They will have a minus, what? A -6 for a disordered unit on top of them, and they're half dead as well, so they got a -12. Here we go. Oh no, they've also disordered. All right. And they will go back 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Oh, the machinations of fate. All right. You can advance into that hex if you choose, or not. John?
Oh, he probably dropped off again.
No, I still...
John? Uh-oh. I'm going to call from him. Yeah, John?
I'm completely dead.
You're completely dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ask him if he wants to advance into the vacated hex.
I don't know what happened, but something happened. Dead.
Well, he's dead. He can't do any. We'd have to move for him. Okay. He's dead on his.
Yeah, that's fine. So just ask if he wants to.
He can't see anything, you know.
No.
Just ask him.
The whole computer's dead.
Yeah. So Albert, ask him if he wants to advance into that hex, and then you guys can roll for recovery. So that's the only thing we need to know, if he's going to advance or not.
Eric would have a -9 because he's at half. Because he has at half strength, so that's 6, and then 3 for the loss, but then +6 for being in square. So he would just have -3.
Well, we already did that, didn't we?
Wait. Are you saying that?
I don't know. I died right in the middle of it all.
Okay, well, Eric then pulled all his guys back. Disorder.
No. Because the odds.
I have no idea. The screen's completely dead.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
guess
even plugged it in, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
I guess what we're going to have to do is I have the log file going, and we can just stop here, I guess.
No, so just...
You guys can play for me. I mean, that's it. That's all I had to move, that move.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mate, we're going to have to play for you on... why don't you see if you can power up and rejoin?
I'm trying. I can't. It's dead.
Well, make sure you're plugged in.
No.
You're
like the whole
obviously
thing
not
is
getting
just
power.
like dead.
Yeah, it's not plugged in, apparently. So,
Try
Albert...
another plugger.
Albert.
I did. Nothing's happening.
Albert.
Yeah. Yes, Eric.
Could you ask him if he wants to advance into the vacated hex of the square that ran away?
Okay. You guys ought to be able to hear him and talk to him if he's listening. John, do you want to advance?
Do I want to advance?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well...
yeah, I suppose so. I don't know. What does it look like? I can't remember.
Well, you'll advance in the flank of that, of the one of each 7 of his. It doesn't look too... I think these skirmishers on either side of you protect your flanks.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Dead. This computer, I think, died. I don't know. I have it plugged in, but nothing seems to be happening.
Okay, well, I'm just going to keep you on speakerphone. And why don't you work on your power while we play along. At a certain point, we may have to stop. Right now, we can do your... I guess we can do your reorg.
Yeah, that's easy enough. So...
Okay, so we'll start over my reorg first. David, do you have any reorg?
I don't think I have any reorg, no.
I wouldn't think that you'd have any. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to check for this Grinzer that never makes it. And this time he makes it. He's probably going to get charged. He'll probably get charged by Tom's guy and go immediately back into... Okay, so he's in the woods there. He came out of it. He might be the only guy I have. I think he is. And now I'll take off the exhausted off of my 15 or my 13, 14 there. That was from last time. And I'll take off my battle, my charge marker.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might go get something going there.
Good. And I'm going to take off the charge markers over on the 2 light cavalry units at is this also covered by the machinations of fate?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure if we were playing the regs, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, this is another 5th edition problem.
Yeah, because the regs would have covered this, I'm sure. Oh.
Well, now you can't denigrate the regs having never played them, Eric.
That's true. That's no. Maybe I have a special reason why I can denigrate them, because I haven't played them. So it's like anything else in life.
I guess you can. All right, so I'm going to go over and try. I mean, I don't feel I'm a very good roller for this kind of stuff. So,
if you'd like,
this is where you come in.
Yeah. I can roll for his stuff. I'm sure he won't mind. It doesn't matter. It's all random.
Oh, that's right. John, well, you have the 2 worst rollers in charge of this reorg stuff, man.
Oh, great. Thanks.
All right, so I'll roll one and then David will roll one. We'll see who.
So let's start here with this routed unit there.
All right. So I'm rolling
56.
Pass. Oh, that's good. That's a good number.
And so we delete that, and then he's back.
Oh, I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute, you guys. I'm getting power again.
All right, so David, you do the next one there.
They got a -12.
51.
That's going to be a 31.
Look at this.
Let's see here.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, they recover. The problem is, John, they're going to ask you to do this every time.
I'm doing that guy.
He's got a -12. That's going to be a 32. That's probably good enough.
100% so far.
That's good.
Who's this guy with the move mark? Okay, David, I think we got this. This whoever this guy is.
This is the
Cossacks.
Cossacks.
31.
Nope. They got a morale of like 34 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
So they have to go back to the woods.
Yeah.
You want me to move them, or are you moving them?
I'm moving them. They should be 15, right? Actually, I don't want them in that wood. Doing there. Don't block the road.
Yeah. Don't get in the way. Are there any disorders?
Not on your side. Oh, there's another Prussian unit that's routed down here.
Is there?
Yeah, down here by the southern end of the line.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
so they got a -12.
I guess that's my roll.
No, they got to keep it running.
That may not work.
1, 2, 3. So I would say go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. So let's see what happens now. Okay, we go to the cup, I believe.
Actually, he's got some artillery that can roll for ammunition.
Oh.
So these guys here can roll, and then these guys down here can roll as well. So you want to roll for the top unit, Al? The Russians?
Okay.
Nope. And then
Nope.
for the Prussians.
David?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We didn't get those.
That's
Okay.
okay. You got a whole bunch of Russian infantry back. Not that
Sure
it's
do.
worth a whole lot, but it's better than a poke in the eye. All right, back up to the Cup of Fate. So I drew that exciting chit. It's your guys' turn to draw.
All right. I've already pulled, David.
Okay. French.
Yeah, there we go, the French.
Pass. Okay.
All right. Well, we can dispense with the charges. All right, Tom, you want to take care of Moo number 1, and I'll take care of Moo number 2.
Oh, you regrouped, huh? Okay. All right.
Where's the move number 1?
Moo number 1's down here.
But,
Up.
okay.
Dresden.
In Dresden, huh?
Holy cow.
Phone.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, hang
Okay,
up on the
all right.
phone there. All right. I've got a clock handy, so I will go ahead and start the clock. Are you ready, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
And we're off to the races. Okay, so I will I will see if I can limber this artillery. And I do. So they can unlimber, and then I will bring them up. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We'll move them there. All right.
There's some moving going on. I don't see anything.
You don't? Okay. And then these guys will...
Saw a officer move by readout 4.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen move so far.
6. All right. That's it. I just moved 1 infantry unit.
And you should just show us where that was.
Right here, the guy who has moved on him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm back, you guys. So
Okay, cool.
Come back.
yeah.
And he's
I
back.
don't know what
tan.
happened. It just
Tan.
died.
Tan, rested and ready.
Yes.
So have you guys heard anything about Tempe?
Not yet.
Hey, Eric.
Yep.
This guy right here that just moved, would he get fired on then by opportunity fire?
He was here, and he moved there.
Yeah.
So where's the opportunity fire? Am I missing something?
He was sitting next to him. I just popped into the screen. So
Yeah,
I
he
didn't see him.
was here, and then he
Got it.
stretched into 2 hexes, and then he moved there.
Got it.
Yeah. So,
All right. I'm done moving. If we want to move, I guess, to lobby to do defensive and offensive fire.
All right. Okay.
I guess lobby, I guess.
We're already in the lobby, aren't we?
No, we're in room 1.
Oh.
do.
All right. So we've got defensive fire going in here now.
Just give me a second. I'm finishing my movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I think that's about the best I can do for the moment. All right. So, yes, now we can do our various and sundry defensively fiery things.
Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll just pile up on that guy with him and him.
Okay. So I'm in... Oh, actually, I just had
43.
Oops. Why do I keep hitting the wrong number? What is this marker that's here?
So I got
Increments.
2 there, and so it's 10 into your. That guy I thought was in column.
No, he had been in line.
Oh, he had been in line.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I thought I was hitting him in the flank though, because he was faced the other way.
You're not, because I am in. I have another unit in line next to me. So here, hang on. So because this guy's here, this guy's here, it's refused flanks. Remember?
What the hell was that in this? I didn't know. Oh, we have that in these rules?
Yeah, this is the ones that we've played with since Jena last year, where we have the refused flanks for stuff being in line.
Oh, okay, that's fine enough.
Yeah.
All right. So, and yeah, then we'll just fire at him. And so I rolled a. Oh, where'd it go? I rolled
43.
Yeah.
So you've
I
got.
don't think that's a hit.
Yeah, that's not a hit. Okay.
And there's this guy here, which
Okay.
isn't going to be anything.
Yeah, that's just going to be what, 9 to. Oh, a 66 is a hit.
Is that what it is? A 66? Oh,
You're
God,
John.
it's a 56. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that is a hit. So we will increase that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think there's any other defensive fire for the moment. So we can go to offensive fire. So let's start up here at the macaroni trenches, macaroni schnitzel. What can we fire at? What do we have a line of sight on? Yeah, we can just hit those guys barely. So firing into these guys here. So I've got 8 to 6, 1 to 1. 66, that's a hit. And a morale check for those boys. And they pass. Yep. And then we could roll into this hex, but we'd be at 4 to 6 at extreme long range. And that's a miss. Okay. All right, over here we've got Napoleon stacked with a battery. We'll have him fire over here on good old General Roth. Roth looks like he is in skirmish. So that's going to give him a 14. And I've got, what, 6 to 14, but I got a plus 12. It's worth a shot. 41 becomes a 61 at 1 to 2.5. Is that enough for a hit? It's not. Not even for Napoleon. That is disappointing. That is disappointing. We're going to have to send him off for something else. Okay, so these guys will fire here. So that's going to give us a 12 to 14. And that's a miss. And then these guys will fire there. So that's going to be 15 to 6, 2.5 to 1. And a 22 at 2.5 to 1 is a miss.
Yeah.
All right. Then
That's bad shooting.
it's okay. It happens. All right. Then what shall we do? Then we shall do the following. These guys here will fire right there. So that's going to be 16 to 9. And that's a hit. Those poor guys, there's not much left of them.
Nope.
And then these guys here will fire. They still had 3, so it's 9 to 14. And that's a miss. Okay. All right, I got some guns over here. They can fire 12 to 14 on that hex. That's a miss, and then it'll roll through here, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 12 to 6. It'll be a 2 to 1 with a -6, and that's a 51 at 2 to 1 is a hit, and a morale check for those boys.
I think
Yep.
that says 61.
That does say 61.
Mm.
All right. Then my skirmishers will fire across the gap at your skirmishers. So I've got how many increments left? I've got 5 increments. So that's going to be 15 halved. So we'll just say it's a 1 to 2 shot on those guys. And that's a miss. All right. Over here we can fire these guys. 1, 2. They'll fire here on your guns for what little it's worth. So that's going to be 12 to 8. Yeah, I don't think we can go anywhere else, can we? Well, not really. So here we go. 52, and I think my leader adds in something, but I can't get 2 hits on you, so you are suppressed. Not that it matters. Hey, but we can go rolling through into those guys. So we will have 12 to 6, a 2 to 1 shot there. And boy, now that gun is out of ammunition. You wanted to know. You wanted to know how you ran out of ammunition, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
You're rolling 11.
Yeah.
Or 12, right? I think.
Yeah.
Or is it just an 11?
It's an 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Good. Now let's do some more shooting with our readout. So we'll fire over here on these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be a 6 to 6, a 1 to 1 shot on those guys. And that's a miss. And then we can go rolling into here. Whoops. And so that'll be a 1 to 1 with a -6. And that's a miss. And then we can do, I guess we could do a 1 to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do a 1 to 1 with a -12 on Kleist. Oh, we didn't roll the 66. I was hoping for that. All right, last but not least, I've got these guns here. They'll fire over here on those guys. So that's a 1 to 1 shot. And that's a miss. All right. So that's it for my guns on that side of the battlefield. Let's take a look and see. Let's move back up to the lobby where the other guys are so I can shoot some more guns.
Yeah.
Unit, which is his core asset.
Yep.
And then I'll start being able to use him to just one mute. When the other one catches up down there, I'll be able to use one mute for all 3 of them.
All right, good.
All right,
So
David, we're shooting. Our readout number 3 is going to fire on
Cossacks.
On the Cossacks. Yeah, sure, why not? Nope. Okay. That was our exciting roll over there. All I've got is regroups. Tom, are you with us, or Tom is elsewhere?
You probably go
Nope.
back up to the lobby.
We're all back.
There he is.
We're all back together.
We're all here.
Cool.
Okay.
You do your
Reorg.
reorg.
Yes, so that's what I'm going to do now. I don't know about you guys. So we'll start with this guy that's over here. 42. He might just do it. Yes, he does. Finally.
Yes.
Yeah. Took him long enough. Okay, and then we'll do this guy over here. 55. He's going to be good. And then we'll do this guy over here. Oh, he's going to keep running away. So, let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as he can go. All right, and then I've got my disordered guys. So I got this person over here. Here we go. 36. I don't think so. Yeah, they got a -9. So they are going to route as well. So 1. I think that's as far as I can make it. These guys here, we'll roll for them. Oh no, they're gonna route as well. Let's see, and flip. And they can hop over the wall like that. Okay, that was it for me. Oh, I did have to roll for the artillery ammunition, see if I can resupply my ammo. No. So, Tom, I rolled an 11 with one of my guns.
Well, I didn't do much better. I did hardly any damage at all, so I think I got 1 increment.
Okay. I'm really...
So,
yeah. Yeah.
I hate to even friggin' bring this up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Define enemy lines.
Define enemy lines.
Yeah, I mean, it was a clear-cut case when I was down near Gutter C rolling, but now...
No, I mean,
beyond that...
Yeah, you should be able to... You should be able to roll for recover now. I don't see why you wouldn't. You're not... Before it you know, heck, you were surrounded by stuff, yeah. So,
clear.
Yeah.
There's nobody behind you here.
Yeah.
I understand that, but again, it's one of those things that is left up that I hate. That's left up to interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like art.
So are you which?
I'm gonna roll for
referring
him
to that
first.
guy? Yeah, I would say he's not really behind lines anymore because there's nothing between him and your lines.
Yeah, I agree. Those two guys are not behind enemy lines.
Got Dolchin too. He's good.
Yeah.
Over there.
I'll roll for him. Good.
Oh, yeah, those guys are...
Yeah, I gotta deal with him. Oh, he's Lancers, isn't he?
Yep. All right, that's it.
All right.
We both made it, huh? Okay.
All right, let's...
All right.
let's go back up to the cup then, I guess.
That wasn't too painful, Tom.
Like I said, it's one of those things that's left up to interpretation, and you have edge cases, and rules should not be like that.
All right, it's the leader phase. So we get to move our leaders first. Yes.
Eric, Napoleon
Yep.
with his chasseurs are stacked on top of artillery. Cavalry can never be stacked on artillery.
I know. I'm kidding you. I'm moving him. Yeah, I'm moving him now during the leader phase. So don't worry about it. We were joking last time because like, are they going to rout? No one's going to rout when you're stacked with Napoleon.
True.
Yeah.
All right, I'm moving the leaders. Huh.
Well, we get to move our leaders first for what little it's
Oh,
worth.
okay.
Yeah, since
All
we
right.
drew.
Okay, we'll watch.
So, yeah, you better watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I'm in street, and it's in road 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll park him there, see if he can help out. All right, these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and the Emperor of all the French. Uh-oh, we took the battery with us. That's how dedicated he is, an artilleryman. So, 16, so, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we just form them into line. That's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15. We get right about there. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's it for
Mr.
leaders.
Mr.
You guys
Finish?
can move yours.
Okay, I'm moving Liechtenstein 1. And then I am moving one. I'm moving now Wizenwolf 2, 3. Done.
Check, but I think I am done also.
I'm going to do one more. I'm going to move this Geilau. I'm going to try and move him up to where Schwarzenberg is. 1.
Yeah, get him closer to Schwarzer.
Schwartzy.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Didn't quite make it. Okay. I'm finished.
Okay, cool. If everyone's done moving their leaders, then we can go ahead and go back up to the cup.
I did want to move one of my leaders. Hang on a second. Sorry, fellows.
Come on, John.
All right. Sorry. You know, I'm starting to fade. Okay, there we go. I'm done.
Plug yourself back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, getting blurry. I'm fading away.
There you go. All right. So, we can go back up to the cup, I guess.
Who's pulling?
I just pulled the leaders, so it's your guys' turn to pull something.
Oh, well, let me do it. Feel like Margaret O'Brien and meet me in St. Louis. Let me help.
There you go.
All right. All right. What's that? Oh, no. Oh, ah.
Oh,
right.
our favorite. The Bastions. The
Yeah,
Bastions.
their favorite.
Pain and misery.
Oh, John, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I will the guns with the sights on them that can eliminate leaders.
The Guns of August.
Yeah, with the smart howitzers from the 1813.
Oh, you just wait. You haven't seen anything yet. So, okay, so we'll start here with the Venus de Milo battery, or one, and we're going to try to drop it right here, I think, on Zython. So, let's see if the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing. Let's see which way it's blowing. 5. So that's going to land on this unit right here. So that is a 1-to-1 on your Silesians. A 21 is a miss. All right, then let's see. Where else can we drop a bomb? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we'll drop one here on Kleist. He thought he could run away. See if the wind is blowing.
I thought he was far enough.
Oh, the wind is not blowing. Let's see. We got a 1-to-1 shot on him. 33. Oh, we have a special multiplier, and the wind is not blowing. Okay. So that is a miss. And let's see. Anybody else? These guys might be able to drop something. Yep. They're just barely at range. So we'll drop something on this guy here from the Seoul bastion. Let's see if the wind is blowing. It is blowing. Let's see which way it's blowing. And it misses. All right, and then last but not least, we've got the Jupiter bastion. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we can hit Tippelkirch. Yes, we can. So we'll drop a bomb on Tippelkirch. Let's see if the wind is blowing. It is not blowing. It's a 1-to-1. 62. It's close. It's a hit. And it's a morale check. But it's not a fatal.
Oh, you
They probably pass because
probably
yeah.
with the leader,
I
yeah.
think because the reserve. Oh no, maybe they didn't.
Most leaders are negative.
So he's 33.
Let's see what
Okay.
Tippelkirch is worth. Oh, he's only worth 1. Nope, they're gonna disorder.
1, 2, 3. There. Okay. Well, that sucks.
Well,
Right?
that's what happens. Did you drop all your bombs?
No, captive audience here.
All right.
Mercury's gonna fire.
Okay.
Basically, he's gonna drop. Double check here. Yep. So he's gonna drop right here near
Yep.
Mule.
Right?
Hey, it's on target.
Okay.
So it's 8 to whatever.
8 to 14 or something like that.
Yep.
8.
So 54 at 1 to 2. That's not good enough.
Okay.
Saturn next.
Where is that one going?
He's gonna fire right here on this face-up Grenadier unit.
Okay.
Grenadier. Oh, that's gonna be a hit.
That's a good, yeah, but you have to roll to see if, so let's hold that.
shit.
First, let's see if you actually hit the target.
Yeah.
Hey, it's on target, so
Yeah.
that's a hit.
I'm forgetting that.
Well, this guy's getting killed. Okay. All right.
And then the final one. Oh, what is that? That's Luna. Drop right here near Hallshuff.
Okay.
Bridge. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's on target.
Man,
Nope.
Tom's
Oh.
gunners are pretty good.
Nope.
That won't be anything. Okay. All right. So that's it, right, for artillery?
That is it for the artillery bastion stuff. Yep.
Back to the cup.
The only thing left is reinforcements. And there it is, reinforcements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Okay, and all of these guys are coming in line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he is the 3rd of the 21st. So these guys are the 2nd of the 21st, the 4th of the 21st, the 1st of the 21st. Doot, 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 doot.
Question: how did Napoleon get so far? He was over at that battery. That's 3 hexes per.
He's stacked with his escorts, which move at 16. And his escorts went into road mode, and they're still technically in road mode.
Oh, does that?
I mean,
Okay, now-
I could put a road mode marker on him if you'd like.
That's okay.
So Is that right? Is that the way it works? He gets go 16 because he's with an escort, huh?
So the rule is that leader counters move with the units they're stacked with, and they adopt the movement rate of the unit they're stacked with.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
the exception for that, of course, is like with Moscow, where that's prohibited for both Kutuzov and for Napoleon. But here at this battle, there's not a special rule prohibiting it.
Okay.
All right, and let me put my leader here. So without having to put road markers down everywhere, I hope you'll just understand everybody's in road order. Except for the people who haven't come on. So they're all in road order. Yes. I really don't want to have to move all the units and all the road order units. Is that cool, guys?
I'm okay with that if you're waiting for a confirmation.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, David. Thank you. All right. Cool.
John's the one that'll appreciate that because he has a.
Well, for me, it's really simple because I've just got one road. For John, he's got stuff coming up through different other things. So, all right. So I'm done with my reinforcement phase.
Oh, let me bring my units on next.
These are your units.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sending you test day, right?
It's been a while.
That's okay.
A little insight into the French battle plan.
Oh yes, it's very devious. I would worry if I were you.
Don, are you moving?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were. I thought Tom was doing something. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
No, he was joking.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I was doing my Phantom Army.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay.
I realized I had a real army.
All right, there you go. All right.
So which one are you going to move first, John?
Down here at New Austria, these guys.
Okay.
1,
Oh, it's New Austria.
2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, that's never again. I just getting tired, so I messed that up. So, all right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
See. 1, 2. And
Hey, Al, can we go down to the Coalition HQ for a sec?
Sure.
Hmm. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right. All right. So then we have all this crappy landware. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
While he's doing that, Eric, did you see Pujol's old position?
It is the donut of death.
Well, but look how much that's tying up.
Yes.
I mean, he put a whole regiment.
Yes. It is very amusing.
Here, don't be talking smack about Marshal L.
We're not talking smack. We're not talking smack. We're just admiring. We are admiring how effective Marshal Pujol or General Pujol is. It's a testament to his effectiveness.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Oh, and John, did you hear the comment that somebody had in the YouTube?
What?
That they suggested that we do a GoFundMe to buy you a better computer.
Yeah, well, I got lots of other things that I got to pay for first. All right, so down here, these guys are activated this turn. These artillery. So do they move at this turn?
You would have to give them a move, right? So if you wanted to move them next turn, you would create an administrative march, or you would, give them a command point to move them around.
Okay, because I just get confused because it says entering the map at Der Kolkolken.
Right. So yeah. So they're there, but they they're just becoming, so everything that says entering the map is right there, like 1 hex or 2 south of the map. So they're not entering as reinforcements, like you guys, you get some stuff at 3 o'clock, or like my guys that come in later, kind of a thing.
Right. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, so now these kids over. So we're going over to here to Blasowitz. Over here, these guys. So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is interesting here, because do I have to go into the town, or can I go to here? So would I have to go take this road here, go down to here, come up this way?
Yeah, I mean, we had read through this before, but I can read through it again. Hey, puppy, what do you want? There you go.
Well, I know the leader. I could leave the leader there, but I'm just thinking: do I have to go through this way, or do I have to come up this way, up through it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter since you're in road order anyway, right? I think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that this is a crossroad right here, but it's not a named place.
Right. So
That's the only named place right there.
Yeah.
I guess it is. Do you have to hit the mark, or can you go next to it?
So
yeah, I think that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
So yeah, the answer is you have to march to the tournament. When marching to the terminus hex, units must move as directly as possible, deviating from their path only to remain on or adjacent to a road trail. So they have to march to that hex, and they got to march through that hex.
So it would behoove me then to take the road here like this and come up underneath it.
I think that's the only choice you got, really.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to go past it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get all this stuff out of here, just so I can see where I'm at right now. Okay, so he would go to there in road column.
Where
The
we got?
guys would come underneath them from behind.
It's okay, puppy.
Somebody's dog wants to go out.
No, it's bedtime for everybody else, but she usually doesn't like to go to bed. So,
Right.
so those guys only move 4. They've got to move by 4, not 6.
We got to come. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to come back now. I see that. Okay, so. Oh, so I can't move. I only can move 4, not 6.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's the price you pay for all that big cavalry. So just move that guy back 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. He should be here, right?
Right there, yes.
Yeah.
Those lumbering guns. Here. There we go.
So I guess when they played this in Tempe, they must have played the next day with the Premier rules, correct?
I don't know. I had thought that they played with the 5th edition rules. And when they played at Moskva with Ed, they played the Marie-Louise rules.
So okay. Well, I thought the Marshall guys only played the Premier rules and that was it.
Well, when they play their games, yes. But even when we were planning on playing Moskva last year in the first half of the week, Jim was prepared to play 5th edition rules with us in that game, as was Monty.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah, so they've done the same thing when they and even I think they played. I don't know if they played Lenny or something like that with Ed as well, but they play with whatever the rule set is. So they don't.
When we played Lenny and Quatre Bras, that weird map that I have, that Rick Barber map, we played the Premier rules. Monty did a whole rule set for that.
Like adapting it.
Yeah, well, yeah, we didn't play 5th edition.
Right.
That was 5 years ago. 5th edition wasn't even out anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least from what I remember, from what Jim had told me, they played when they played Dresden. They played with the Dresden rules. There.
They played Moscow a while back, when Paul played, and I think they played whatever Ed's rules were. Probably Marie.
Yeah, there was Marie.
They probably
Louise.
didn't play the regs. They probably played Marie Louise.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm done moving, fellows.
Okay. Hooray! I think we are done with the turn.
I can go to bed.
All right, so I will
I will
close out the log file.
I'm going to advance the clock. It's now the 10:40 turn. So
I'll leave the VASSAL map up for a while.
okay.
Everybody wants to look around.
All right. No worries. All right.
Ooh. How many people were watching tonight?
Oh, let's see. Well, we only had 2 people watching us right now. At one point, we had 6 people watching. So
There you
Well,
go.
we're not getting famous.